Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. Today's video is all about the Labrador Retriever. Before we go on, don't forget to like and share if you really enjoy our content. Please hit the subscribe button to get notified when we post more dog-related content. Also, if you're struggling to train your dog or are thinking about getting a puppy, then affordable online professional training is what we suggest. See the link in the description and the pinned comment for more info. Labrador Overview. The Labrador is a breed of retriever gun dog from the UK that was developed from imported Canadian fishing dogs. Labrador Retrievers actually come from Newfoundland, not Labrador, Canada. At the time, small water dogs were bred with Newfoundlands to produce St. John's water dogs. These smaller canines looked a lot like modern-day labs, but with white muzzles and paws. The St. John's water dog eventually went extinct, but it served as the ancestor for the Labrador. The Labrador Retriever was recognized as a breed by the American Kennel Club in 1917. As always, the pros are up first. Labs are super friendly dogs when socialized well. They get on well with other animals, dogs, and people. Very responsive to training. This breed loves water as much as they love you. Remain puppies till 4 to 5 years. Highly intelligent and great stress busters. Steady-tempered and dependable with everyone. Now it's time for some cons. Not suitable as guard dogs. They will shed, so need regular grooming and maintenance. Plus, they need a lot of exercise to keep healthy and happy. Labs grow to be big dogs that need quite a bit of space. Habit of chewing everything that comes on its way. They don't cope well on their own and need families that can spend a lot of time with them. Interesting facts. Labs are known for their ability to sprint and can hit 12 miles an hour in just 3 seconds. In 1981, a black lab mix named Bosco won the election to be the honorary mayor of Sonoma, California. Labradors have been trained to sniff out and identify early stage of cancer. Through work with cancer cell samples, dogs can learn to smell the disease. President Bill Clinton had a lab, Buddy, during his time in the White House. His family adopted another chocolate lab, Seamus, after Clinton's presidency ended. King Buck was the model Labrador featured on a U.S. postage stamp created in 1959. The oldest lab on record was a black lab named Bella, who lived to an astonishing 29 years old. A lab named Pep was jailed for killing a cat that belonged to Pennsylvania's Governor Gifford Pinchot's wife. Pep was jailed on the 12th of August 1924 and served 10 years in jail, and during that time, he became good friends with the warden. Appearance. Labrador stands at 22 to 24 inches tall at the shoulder, and the weight is around 65 to 80 pounds with females between 55 to 70 pounds. Labrador has thick, waterproof double coat that can be yellow, chocolate or black colored. The average life expectancy of this breed is 10 to 12 years. Grooming. Labradors are known to have fairly low grooming requirements. Their coat is needed to be brushed once per week to avoid any matting. They don't require frequent baths to stay neat, and teeth should also be brushed only once every 10 days. Lab's nails should be trimmed on a regular basis as long nails can be painful for the canine whenever he walks or runs. Shedding. Labs are decent shedders and shed their fur all around the year, but the quantities are fairly limited. However, they shed more profusely during the shedding season that comes at least once or twice per year. During that time, excessive brushing of their coat is recommended as it helps in limiting the shedding. Cost. On average, a lab puppy will cost $800 in the USA, and most puppies can be found between $400 and $1,500. The average price of a lab puppy in India is around 12,000 to 17,000 rupees. Price range can vary based on the dog's quality, lineage, location and quality of the breeder. Exercise and trainability. Labradors are always eager to please their owners with their skills in mind. You can start training your puppy at the age of 2 to 3 months. On a daily basis, labs should receive a minimum of 1 hour of vigorous exercise, which can include running or jogging sessions, playtime with family members, strolling in a park, etc. Exposure to different places, people, and situations will help in developing their personality. This breed is a lover of food and water, so be cautious about the overweight. They have a strong motivation to work out just because they are going to get their favorite food. They love to satisfy you, although the favorite game is to play fetching one. They look so adorable when they run back towards you, and small mouth makes them perfect fetchers. These dogs are highly trainable and can learn numerous commands and tricks from their owners. Labs are extremely devoted and obedient towards their owners. These dogs don't appreciate harsh training methods and can get hurt if their owner scolds them or treats them roughly. Intelligence. Labrador is an immensely intelligent breed. They always remained in the top 10 in the list of most intelligent canine breeds in the whole world. Because of their exceptional brain power and trainability, these dogs are employed by several government agencies for various purposes such as search and rescue, guiding and tracking, therapy, etc. According to The Intelligence of Dogs by Stanley Coren, Labrador Retriever is ranked 7. Understanding of new commands fewer than 5 repetitions and obeys first command 95% of the time or better. Swimming. Most of the labs are happy to play in the water and swim in the pool or a lake. In the past, they were used as water retrievers, so they have a natural likeness towards the water. But it doesn't mean that all the labs are great swimmers or all of them like to swim in a big water body. Many labs prefer not to be wet and do not feel very happy while swimming in a pool, so it all just comes down to personal preference and it can differ from one lab to another. Barking. Labradors do like to vocalize and use their voice to express themselves, but they don't do this very frequently. If an owner wants his lab to use other means for expressing itself, then he can teach his Labrador various skills and tricks, and labs being immensely intelligent will probably learn these tricks in no time. Weather and climate. Their tolerance to heat and high temperatures is fairly decent. These dogs can comfortably thrive in most places on this planet and are highly adaptable in nature. If the outside conditions are extremely hot, around 45 degrees Celsius, then it is a good idea for the labs to avoid any vigorous exercise session. Labs can efficiently reside in a cold and snowy region almost same as their tolerance to heat. Friendliness. Labradors are tremendously friendly with small kids. They always remain very careful whenever they are around a young child and are known to be immensely warm, kind and gentle with all the kids. Labs are extremely sociable dogs and love to be in the company of other canines. They always looking to make new canine friends and love to share their house with them. Labs have no problem in sharing their things in space with other animals, whether it be a canine or a cat. Labs are highly sociable and friendly canines who love to meet and greet the visitors and guests. A lab can be seen always wagging his tail to show his fondness and love for the people who surround it. There will never be a single dull moment if you have a Labrador as your best friend in your home. Adaptability. Labrador Retrievers are great at adapting and adjusting to new places. They fit really well in apartments and houses, but it is important to fulfill their exercise needs on a regular basis so that they can remain healthy and satisfied. Labradors are great pooches for the first-timers. People who have no experience in dog parenting can basically learn this art through the experience that they will get from raising a Labrador. These dogs are fairly easy to train, handle, groom and maintain, and thus are a pretty decent option for first-time owner. Labs are people-loving or company-loving canines and prefer to stay in the company of others. They are happy to spend most of their time with someone they know and love. If they are left alone in the house, then they can easily become bored, sad, dejected and dispirited. It is not advisable to leave these dogs all alone in the house for very long periods of time, as it is not good for their mental health and can easily disrupt their peace of mind. Guard dog. Labradors are not highly suited to be great guard dogs. They do possess some protective instincts for their loved ones. They can become a bit alert and attentive whenever they sense a suspicious person or any kind of danger that could harm their family members, but typically, they don't have great guarding abilities. However, these pooches can be trained to be decent watchdogs. Drooling. Labs do drool, but only occasionally. Most of the time, they start salivating before their meals or when someone is having something delectable in front of them. Health issues. Though they are generally healthy, their health issues will increase once they become obese. Obesity is becoming a widespread problem in this breed. The most well-known inherited disease that labs suffer from is to do with malformation of their joints. Hip and elbow dysplasia are at a higher risk in Labradors than in other breeds. Progressive retinal atrophy, vision problems being the most common. Have you had any experience with Labrador Retriever? We'd love to hear your story in the comments below. Thanks for watching this video, and we will see you in the next one.